I will show how to smooth the break between different objects so that their normals align. This is useful when you need to split up an object but make it appear as though it is still a single object. In order to do this, you can easily use the original object as a source for normals. On the left is an example of an unbroken single object. On the right is the same object split into two parts. Notice the normals have been split along with the vertices. This can easily be fixed using the data transfer modifier. I will delete the object on the left, I used it only as an example. Now I will use the separate objects as a normal source object. First, make sure that all of your objects are set to custom normals. Now I will select one of the objects using right-click. Then I will hold the Shift key and right-click on the additional objects to add to the selection. Then I will hold Shift and use the D key to duplicate this object selection into new objects. Let me move these new and selected objects to a different layer in order to work easier with my previous objects. Simply hit the M key, then choose a separate layer for them. I'll need access to my new objects, so I will make that layer visible now. Before I continue, I will need some normals that I actually want to use. In order to achieve this, I'll combine these two objects. Hold the Ctrl key and press the J key. Now they are one object. I still have split normals because the object still has a split edge. To fix that, go into edit mode and make sure that all of your vertices are selected. Hitting the A key may accomplish this. However, if nothing is highlighted, hitting the A key again should select all of the vertices. Now, in the Tools panel, I will click on the button labeled Remove Doubles. At this point you can see that the smoothing artifact has been removed. I will use this as the normal source object. Go back into object mode and change back to our previous layer. I'll select one of my objects and add the data transfer modifier to it. Clicking the source object, pick a drop-down list. You can choose the object on a layer that is not visible. The object I want to choose is the normal source object that I created for this task. I will do this now. Now check the box labeled Face Corner Data. A variety of options appear. Click the button labeled Custom Normals. This will produce a visual effect in the viewport. We are not finished just yet. We will need to reproduce this same process for the other object or objects. Deselecting my object using the A key, you can see that the normals are now consistent, even though it is more than one object. In order for the normals to persist across applications and exports, you will need to apply these modifiers on each object. As an example of external use, I will export this as a Collider file and import it into Second Life to show that the normals persist. Thank you for watching. And have a great and have a great and have a 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 and have a.